Welcome, my Mercurial mercenaries. We're back, me and you together. An album has been requested by you guys, especially David Seach and many, many others. Far too many to mention. I'll mention a few. Danger Doggo, Luke Gotter, Gumpelbert Infinity, Creepy Grapey, Jamie McGraw, LEKV, Jake Skate 15, Rolling Storms, Promiscuous Dope Fiends Official. My Mercurial mercenaries, we're going to listen to Eyes Like the Sky. Eyes Like the Sky by King Gizzard. Let's just press play. I'm told by you guys that this is another Narration album.
The bad white man call him the devil.
Similar to
call him Eyes Like the Sky.
Eyes Like the Sky. Like Murder of the Universe. Bow bow! Bow bow! Bow bow! All spaghetti western mercenaries. And the sound, if I'm not very much mistaken, of someone dropping a Fender twin reverb amplifier from about 2 foot off the ground. Sounds like the Animals. We're going to drop the amplifier. Wait. Here we go. Yes! I'm assuming Eric Burden's going to be narrating my mercenaries. I like that. That is spaghetti western, isn't it? Lots of amplifiers being dropped by mercenaries. Anyone who used to use a spring reverb amplifier will know what I'm on about.
The story takes place in the hinterlands of the newly formed United States territories.
Glockenspiel.
After the great conflagration called the Civil War.
Civil War.
Men roam and fight each other simply to stay breathing. Muskets give way to repeating rifles. Cannons give way to Gatling guns. War nurtures weapons. Weapons clear the land.
I like that recurring motif.
In the deserts of the Southwest, every country's growing to new ones. Old beliefs are shattered by gunfire and charging horses. Under this cauldron of fire, as a young man, he becomes a shattered legend.
Spaghetti western.
His name even takes on the mantle of the bogeyman in some homes. Among the first Americans, his name is exalted from wiki-ups to log houses,
WikiLeaks.
teepees to cliff dwellings.
His name's exalted from
Among the men
WikiLeaks.
of the Badlands, he is feared for his solid walk and swift, economical dispatching of his enemies.
If you're going to be feared for anything, make sure it's your solid walk. I am feared for my economical dispatching of enemies. It's a useful talent, my mercenaries. It's a useful talent. I mean, it's not particularly useful. But it's up there. Ow! Ow! Okay. I believe this is King Gizzard's second album. And the cover art, I'm trying to remember how you pronounce the guy's name. You guys have told me. Jason Galea. Chapter 1.
They've been watching the farmhouse for a while.
His artwork. certainly suggests this is going to be
Both young and fit and desert hardened.
a musical western.
They had no foreign teaching from white men or Mexicans, except for one thing. They hated the Mexicans more than the white men because of their cruelty. Men learned cruelty from the Mexicans very well in return.
Mexicans were cruel, apparently. Hate the Mexicans. America still hates the Mexicans, don't they?
Crawled up into the sky like an albino snake.
Want to build a wall.
Two young men watched and counted the white men down in the farmyard. Tall man, two short ones, maybe his sons.
Atmospheric.
A woman would occasionally come out from the shack, get water from the well in the front yard, and carry it back inside. A small child would be with her. The men watching on the rim had no calendars, so they didn't know the date. 12th of June, year of our Lord, 1854.
I can see some shakers. I could grab them and start shaking along. I won't. I won't. I'm hearing... This is very different, isn't it? I'm hearing bits, certainly in the guitar lines. I'm hearing that kind of...
One thing they didn't know, about an hour away with the rest of their party,
the sort of lines that Stu plays.
men, all armed, running smoothly and trackless over the rocks. One of the watchers moved away to tell the main party of what they had seen. The raid was about to start.
Okay, I like that. Ding, 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 ding. No? Apache! Alright, maybe not. I mentioned Eric Burden already. Now I'm mentioning the Shadows. Spaghetti Westerns. I can triple pick. Well, it's the gallop. It's the Iron Maiden gallop.
They were not after money.
Razor.
They were not after alcohol. They were after guns and young children to freeze as their own. War didn't necessarily take child captives.
You guys have told me this is inspired by them playing Red Dead Redemption.
That is how Miguel O'Brien became.
Never played it myself, but my colleague in arms, Bill Ryan, I'm sure he loved Red Dead Redemption.
5 years old.
Liking the game that much, you want to make an album about it. Imagine, thank God for the electric guitar mercenaries. You get a gig, literally. Like that. You don't want to see that, do you? Just watch that Oh yeah. We're creaking on a homestead. On the hearth.
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
Miguel O'Brien ran with the Apaches.
He ran with
He
the
ran and
Apaches.
ran.
He ran
As
and
his
ran.
legs grew, he glided over the desert earth.
As his legs grew, glided over the desert earth. Come on. When? In! They must be going through hundreds, thousands of pounds worth of Fender amplifiers here in the Mercenaries. If you're trying to pick a Fender Twin Reloader up, they weigh a flipping ton. I nearly said fucking then. Just changed choice of words at the very last second to avoid a slap on the wrist, really. Naughty number 6. Naughty number 6.
He learned to leave no tracks, and he learned how to live on one computer. His name was now Eyes Like the Sky.
Van Allen, he had eyes like the sky. His name was Van Allen, and he had eyes like the sky. Eyes like the sky. I'm on Wikipedia now. Forgive this, my mercenaries. I don't usually do this, but. I've done that before, did all that, and that flings off like that. Eyes Like the Sky is the second studio album by Australian psychedelic rock band King Gizzard. It was released on 22nd February 2013. I was only a boy back then. Still in short trousers while Gizzard were releasing this. I like that. That kind of beat, when they use it in films, has a lot of tension, doesn't it? Imagine it without all the dropped amplifiers on top. Imagine the screen's black, cracked. Mahoney! Like a black mirror.
It is 1864 now. The Americans' war has not come to the desert lands. They fight among themselves way off to the north.
Fighting amongst
The
themselves.
Yavapai Apaches are still lords of all they survey. Then one morning the Americans did come, led by a man holding a leather book with a cross stamped in the leather.
Never trust someone holding a leather book with a cross stamp on it. Oh, like that.
Terrible things to people in the name of a god that looked upon the man himself with revulsion.
Ding, 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 ding. Ennio Morricone and The Shadows, my mercenaries. Who'd have thought it? Actually, I see a little bit of that. The Stew. I can see a little bit of Hank Marvin. Frankly, my dear, I'm starving in Stew.
Miguel ran from his
Stew! Stew!
A rifle butt sent him unconscious.
I like that. When you stop the music to have a little bit of vocals. I should get a harmonica, my mercenaries, to play along. You'd love that, wouldn't you? If I kept drowning out the music with a harmonica. You'd love that. Oh, I guessed the wrong melody there. Oh, I guess not.
When he came to, he was trussed up on his back on the ground looking up at the Americans.
I like that.
He had not been killed because they had noticed his blue eyes and knew he was one of them. So, at the age of 16, Miguel was back among his survivors.
Last year's Mercury Music Prize, 2 years ago, 2016's Mercury Music Prize, One of my favourite albums of that year. I can't remember what it was now. So I really need to, I'll put his name up on the screen now. I'll put his name on the screen now, and I'll put the album on the screen now as well. But Bill and I did a review of it for the 2016 Mercury Prize. And elements of it sounded very much like this. Honestly, my mercenaries, if you enjoy this kind of music, listen to the album that I can't remember the artist or the name of. I like that. Yeah, listen to it. Michael Kiwanuka.
Chapter 3.
Can't remember.
The
Chapter 3.
Americans took the trussed up boy to a place called Fort Whipple, a fly-blown group of tents surrounded by a stone and timber stockade. An American called Willis was the boss there, and he glared at the man of God as he entered with his captives. He noticed the boy when he was brought in with a few Yavapai girls, and he looked into the color of his eyes.
The worst thing is when you look at the colour of someone's eyes. And
What do you make of him? He asked the God man.
Rainbow.
He may be a young Orion boy who was lost here years ago, or he could be from the Jepson party who never made it to New Mexico, said the God man back.
The man with the rainbow eyes.
They named the boy Jepson O'Brien, but the natives and the frontiersmen called him Blue.
Spur of the moment gag, didn't work,
Also
but
because of the baleful and most sad expression he carried on his face.
the more I think about it,
The expression of someone who
the
feels
man with the rainbow
compassion,
eyes.
but not mercy.
Why not?
Although he was still a boy, the men mostly kept away from him. Oh, except for one.
Apologies for talking over some of it.
Trapper who understood his skills and in
To be
return
fair, to get the
in the white man's way.
to truly appreciate the story, I'm going to have to listen to it more than once anyway.
He didn't write their language. He also added the calm, fast,
So I will obviously-
gunman to his arsenal.
People who say obviously too much, I will obviously listen to it again without talking. The drums are more normal. More normal? Can you be more normal? Because you can be more normal. I
He
mean,
was so fast that men treated him with care.
sounds
He was
like
slow to anger and when angry,
found sound,
swift and final in his reply.
atmosphere, narration.
In the Arizona desert,
It's
in
like
the
an audiobook
1860s,
on mercenaries.
he had every skill that you needed to survive.
It's quite brave for a
And he was just 17.
second album. Although saying that, Belen Baronish's second album was quite brave. Probably a brave failure, but hey, we can't all be Billy Joel, Paul Simon. Oh, I like this sort of thing.
Chapter 4.
Chapter 4. I like
The
the
odd man with the Bible was in the back room of the chapel at Fort Whipple.
crossover between music.
The odd man was deeply
Film.
engrossed in satisfying his gold lust.
When music
Yavapai girl.
kind of conjures in your head visuals.
She never said a damn thing.
Perhaps all music
Just
does.
went over an altar while he defiled her. He held a pistol to her head as he grunted away, and when it was finished, he shoved her towards the outside door. The
want to do more wearing of long johns. It's not something we do in modern society enough, is it, my mercenaries? Okay. I was going to say this sounds a bit more normal, but perhaps not.
Chalice on the altar, but not the blood of the Christ.
The drums all sound more normal. Can you be more normal? I've already said that, haven't I? Always fear a man with a leather-bound book with a cross on the front. As I was trying to say earlier, I've got 12 down there. 12 of them. Buggers. I like to walk around with them. Always have one leather-bound book with a cross on it in this pocket here, just in case someone shoots me in the heart. Or a metal cigarette case. Although, given the subject matter, it'll probably be a cigarillo case. It was there's brown, there's brown stubby things, no, there's the brown long things that Clint Eastwood. Let's face it, this bloke here is narrating right now. He's got a cigarillo in his mouth right now. I'll try and bring a picture of him up on the screen now if I can find one. Broderick Smith. Well, this apparently has been described as a cult Western audiobook. Tells a story of outlaws, child soldiers, Native Americans and gunfights, all set in the American frontier. When asked about the album's Mahoney! When asked about the album's influences, Stu Mackenzie alluded to the spaghetti western. Oh, good, okay. Thank God for that. Alluded to the spaghetti western influence throughout the album, stating, "I love western films. I love bad guys. I love Red Dead Redemption.
5.
Oh, and I love evil guitars." I like that
The young man lay at a pie girl.
Evil guitars.
She
Evil!
told them her name and they spoke in the language. They rode the horses until they gave out, then their throats were slit and meat was taken to eat later.
Oh, charming.
No fires were lit. And they ate berries and raw jackrabbit as well to keep going.
I like to ride my horse until I kill it and eat it.
More as they entered Apache area.
Just make sure you don't name your horse. Once you've named your horse, I'm not sure you can kill it and eat it. Come on, Flopsam. Come on, Flopsam. Lovely Flopsam. Good girl, boy, Flopsam. Good girl, boy.
When all was quiet, they moved silently towards the killing ground.
If that's what you have to do, I shouldn't be mocking it. What a sad time. Having to kill your favourite rabbit.
Before they got there,
Killing your favourite rabbit.
about maybe a half dozen. Burnt wagons and arrows. They're not from one tribe. Some of the arrows were different, shot hoof marks and mouths and
Tambourine.
trunks that were shaped like a white
I
man's
got a tambourine, I can play it. You don't want me to play it.
Some white men had done this loosely disguised as Apache.
Oh, sorry, I'm good all ragga, all Indian. Oh. Again, dropping your Fender Twin Reaver. Ba-bum.
They took what they could and used and walked on.
Walked on down a hall.
Swallowed them up, and the young man smelled his own blood.
And he came to a door.
It was a good smell. The smell of being alive.
Father, yes, son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to. This has got elements of similarity to what I Bill and I did on The Only Way Out Is Through.
Girl dipped sideways.
Creating atmosphere.
The young man heard a distant shot. He dived for some rocks and watched
Except
his
this is
mom
for a
go
story written by Broderick Smith,
He looked at her body, and as she died, he worked
who is not married to Sarah Jessica Palmer Palava, Sex in the City,
Chapter 6.
Parker.
There is one thing that a white man should never do, and that is move towards an Apache, because you will never get there. How do you catch dust in the wind?
There is more than one thing that a white man shouldn't do. If the only thing that I shouldn't do is make towards an Apache, then my life is a piece of piss. Because think of all the things I can do on Mercenaries, if that's the only thing I shouldn't do. I'll be smoking 40 cigarillos, just all at once, like, you know, like that. Like, you know, I pick them. Every day in, day out. I just better not come across any Apaches.
That man. The killers could wait. Let them enjoy the hunt before they went under. He found the one with the horses. He was young.
This is very different, isn't it, my Mercenaries? I know you guys compared it to Murder of the Universe, and I know you only meant the narration aspect, but...
At the girl's body, 2 men knelt beside her while another stood guard. The guard suddenly cried out as his head exploded in a bubble of pink spray, and he fell forward. The other 2 went to ground and nervously called out to each other. Do you see the bastard?
Blimey.
No, he must be close. But he wasn't. A sharp sporting rifle will reach a long way in the right hand.
It was miles away.
The young man took careful aim, and the smaller of the 2 men felt his right leg blast away. The bigger, heavier man sank as far into the ground as he could make himself go, but still he could not see where the young man was.
I like...
The young man by now was astride a horse and making for a Yavapai stronghold half a day's ride away. He had more guns and horses than he needed, and he knew where 2 white men were seeking the desert with no water and no horses. White men dressed as Yavapai Apaches. The white men would be calling for their mothers and their God by evening. But the young man would be drunk on tinsel and full of deer meat
Wow.
and satisfied by their agony.
That is atmospheric narration. That's one of those voices, my Mercenaries. If you've got a voice like gravel, you've got to make use of it in your life. Because what you're going to do, the worst thing you could do, if you've got an amazing voice, sounding voice, a voice that can put a woman in bed, you don't even have to speak to her, you could just mumble through your hand from a different room. Oh, I want to sleep with you. Imagine the power you could put it to if you just speak directly to somebody. The worst thing you could do if you were that guy, with a voice like... Well, that's no good, is it? Sounds like I'm out of a League of Gentlemen. That's like The Exorcist. I can't do gravel voiced. I should have... hey! The worst thing you can do if you've got a voice that can bed a woman like that, gravel, is become a mime artist. Think about that one. Okay? Think about that one. So, my Mercenaries, if you're out there now and you've got a voice like Broderick Smith, make sure you use your talents, my Mercenaries. Yeah? Get out there and... and don't do any of this. Okay? That's what I get from Eyes Like the Sky. Okay, the whole thing caught me off guard a bit. As some of you did say, that was a difficult album to do a reaction to, because truly, if the whole point of the album is that it's a story, then I should just sit and listen to the story. However, that would be a video of me like this, which some of you might prefer, admittedly. I obviously need to listen to it again, but my first reaction was that it is atmospheric and it fulfills its oh my god, and it fulfills it doesn't fulfill that, holy shit, it fulfills its purpose. And I was thinking about doing a video where I sort of talk about what my favourite King Gizzard albums are in order, and I haven't quite got there yet. But just knowing that this was like a narration audiobook album, it brought to mind Murder of the Universe, and the fact that I'm still seeing people, I think fueled by Anthony Fantano, the Needle Drops, but fueled by his opinion, which I completely disagreed with. If as a band you set out to create a narrative album, a spoken word album, that's your intention, that's what you produce, and then you get criticised for too much spoken word, I think the person making the criticism has kind of missed the point. They're allowed to miss the point and they're allowed to make the point, but I'm also allowed to disagree with the point. I happen to think The Murder of the Universe is a fantastic album, and if I had to order the albums, all of King Gizzard albums right now, and I won't do it right now because it's got to be a separate video, hasn't it? But I think at the moment I would probably have Nonagon Infinity first. I would put probably Murder of the Universe second and Polygondwanaland third. But it's subject to change, my mercenaries. And as a piece of atmosphere and as a piece of music created in, I would assume, King Gizzard in the early days, that was good. It was a bit of a mess production-wise, very distorted all over the place, but then so much of the King Giz albums are. The narration sounded like it was recorded on an iPhone, but overall that is so hard to judge as a first reaction video. So yeah, those saying that it was a difficult job, you were right. But I wanted to do it for those that wanted me to do it. So for those that wanted me to do it, I've done it. For those that didn't want me to do it, I still did it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Press the thumbs up, press the bell, press all the shit that's on the screen. And join me for the next album, which will probably be easier to react to. But who knows? Because who knows what tomorrow brings, my mercenaries? Who knows what tomorrow brings? Who knows? And if you did like that album, do go and listen to Michael Kiwanuka's Love and Hate. Give it a go. Just listen to the first track. You'll see what I'm on about. Thank you, my mercenaries. Over and